some exciting mail to open today, a couple pre-ordered volumes of manga, and something that I've been really looking forward to getting. Before I get into these ones, I do have a package that I got yesterday, and I did already open it because I was too excited to wait, and it was this haiku fanzine. And it was kind of funny that I just got this one book, and it was in this big envelope, just like tucked into a corner, but I was happy that it arrived safely. This is a fan-made haiku cookbook that is full of recipes that are inspired from cat cafes. So they're all items that you might find at a cafe. And not only do I really love haiku, but I also really like to cook. So I'm really excited to have this. In addition to having really cute recipes, there's also quite a bit of fan art in here and a few text stories. So I'll just do a little flip through. But when I found out about this, I knew of a couple of the artists that were going to be participating, so I was excited about it. I just got this yesterday, so I really do need to sit down and actually go through and look at all the recipes and decide which ones I want to do. This is one of the text stories. But just lots of really cute little sketches and little designs of the food and the characters. And I kind of love that it is spiral bound, so that'll make it easier when using the book. But I'm really happy that I was able to get a copy of this because when it was in the pre-order window, I actually missed the pre-order, and after they shipped out these books to all the people who had pre-ordered them, they had some leftovers, so they did a leftover sale, and I managed to snag one. I did get just the book only. They did have some other bundles, and as of now, they have sold out of the physical copies of the fan cookbook. But I'll put a Twitter handle up on the screen to one of the artists that organized the fanzine, and they do have a link on their Twitter to their shop where they do still have some digital copies of this, as well as some of the additional merch items like prints and just little items that were part of the other bundles. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, definitely go and check it out. All right, this next thing, I have this little envelope that was mailed to me, and it's actually something I got from a seller on Etsy. Oh my gosh. This adorable little sanji sticker. Oh my gosh. Let me open this real quick. Okay, so this is their business card. This is their Instagram. And that's how I found out about them. And then they have an Etsy shop where they sell some stickers and I think acrylic charms as well. But this is what I got. I was tempted to get a few stickers. They're really cheap. This was only like $3.50 and it was free shipping because it was just sent in an envelope in the mail. But I thought I would just get Sanji for now, and if I wanted to get some other characters, then I would just make another order. But I love it. He's so cute. The little detail in his eye. He's precious. I'm really happy to have this. And then next I have this pin mail. Really excited about it, and this envelope is really cute. These two little guys. Okay, so that was my little invoice. So these are just wrapped in tissue paper, and then they were just loose in this bubble mailer. So I don't know. I wish they had been like wrapped in bubble wrap individually inside the mailer, but whatever, as long as they're okay. Okay, so I'll open this pink one first. Gosh, it's so tiny and cute. Okay, so this is Narumi from Wotakoi, and she has a little hirotaka plushie that she's holding. So this is a pin maker that I found on Instagram, and this is another instance that I found out about this pin series. There were a few different characters that were female protagonists holding their love interest as a little doll. But I had missed the pre-order window for this series and found out about it a few days before they were going to drop their in-hand pins. So the leftovers from what weren't sold with the pre-orders are just extras. And I had no idea how much interest there was going to be, so I had an alarm set like 2 minutes before the drop so that I could just get onto the site and quickly just put in my order before it was too late. And I'm really glad I did, because there were 6 of these and 2 of them sold out, like not 6 of these, but 6 different characters, and 2 of them sold out like within 5 minutes, and then Narumi sold out within like 20 minutes. So I'm really, really happy I was able to get her. Take her off of this backing board. And here's the back. But she's so cute and little. Of course, I knew she was going to be 2 inches, but just having her in my hand, she's so tiny and cute. So I'm really looking forward to getting her up on my shelf. I am trying really hard not to be like a pin collector, because there are so many really cute pins and it can be really expensive. And honestly, the pins that I do currently have, I just haven't been really happy with the way that I've got them displayed. So I'm trying to think of a way to have my new pins on display in a way that I'll be happy and be able to have them up on my shelves with my volumes. So I got Narumi, and then other one. So this one was another in hand, but it was just available. Oh, this one has some additional protection on it. But this is one that was just available in hand on their site. So while I was in a mad rush to get Narumi in my basket and checked out, I had seen this one earlier in the week and knew that I wanted to get it along with Narumi, so I just threw it in my basket at checkout. Okay, I got those off. Well, I didn't get them off. I had to go get some help. So I'm gonna cut this open. Here's back, and oh, So it is Hawk and Yona from Yona of the Dawn. And I absolutely love these little chibis of them. They're so precious. With this line, there was also one for Fruits Basket in kimono like this, but I just had to get this one because they're so precious. I'm really excited to get this on display with my manga. Gorgeous. Love them. But I'll put on the screen the Instagram of the pin maker who sold these. I'm not sure if these would still be available on their site. I know Narumi sold out, but they might still be available. But I'm really hoping that they will do a Hanako version holding a little Kabakura doll, and I would get it right away because it would be so precious to have them side by side with their little dolls. I know that they have done a few lines of chibi characters with dolls, and so I guess I just need to pay attention for what their next characters are going to be. But I think the current ones they're working on now are from manhwa series, so I will just keep an eye out. And lastly, my manga. So just a couple pre-orders from Barnes & Noble and Books A Million. Yay! So volume 4 of Yakuza Fiance, Raisei wa Tanagai. I really like this series. And I am caught up with it to the latest chapter, but as the physical volumes have been releasing in English, I've been rereading the series, so I'm really excited. Don't want to show any spoilers, so I'll pull it off over here. Just wanted to do a quick little flip through to see if there were any color pages inside, but it looks like there are not any. But I love this back cover illustration of Yoshino. She looks gorgeous. And the boys on the front, so excited to read this. I'll probably read it this week. This is a seinen series that follows a group of teenagers that are all from Yakuza families, one group in Tokyo and one group in Osaka, and basically them getting to know each other as two of them have kind of been pushed by their grandparents to marry each other. So we see their relationship as they get to know each other, their strange things about them, as well as some of the kind of trouble they get up to along the way. So really enjoy this one. Recommend it if you like crime series, especially with Yakuza content. And then I'm so bad at opening these. I feel like this is such a waste. I always get all these little ads and stuff with all of my Books A Million packages, and they're like thick too, and it's like I never use them. Okay. So from Books A Million, I got Yona of the Dawn Volume 39 and Rainbow Days Volume 5. So really happy to have these two ongoing series that I've been collecting. So Rainbow Days Volume 5. This is a shoujo series that's complete at 16 volumes, so gradually making my way to collect this series as it releases. And this is another one that I have read before, and I am rereading it as I get the physical volumes. I really can't stand this character. She irritates me so much, so I'm glad Anna is on the cover with her to kind of balance it out. but excited to get this one. I'll probably read this one this week as well. And then lastly, Yona of the Dawn, volume 39. I love the color aesthetic of this cover, as well as, I don't remember if it's the one before this or the next couple ones after this volume. Just a lot of really warm and soft oranges with like purple and blue. But Yona of the Dawn. Really love this series. I am caught up on the current chapters and the most recent chapter. This section has been so stressful. And I hope people who have just been reading the physical volumes as they release have been able to avoid all the spoilers on Twitter. So because of Viz doing all the reprints of the older volumes last year, I do have all the volumes up to 39 now, and I'm planning this fall to do a full reread from volume 1, just because it's been a while since I have read straight through the whole thing. And I just really love this series. It's a shoujo series that has supernatural elements. It's kind of like a historical setting as well. But I highly recommend this series. I really, really enjoy it. But that's everything this time around. A few new release volumes of manga, my haiku fan cookbook, this sanji sticker, and my narumi and hawk and Yona pins. But I hope you enjoyed watching. I'll see you again soon in another video. Thanks for watching.